it cleans itself. I would just use whatever was in the shower. It's like fully spread out. I just didn't know down here. That really gets in there like starfish on my bed. When I was growing up, I didn't know half of the things that I know now. I would just use whatever was in the shower. It's okay because we live and learn. I wrote everything down on a piece of paper so that I don't forget anything that I'm talking about. Full disclaimer, just because this stuff works for me doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. Grab a drink, grab a stack, grab a stack, grab a stack. Let's talk girl hygiene. Okay, we're gonna talk about intimate care. I feel like this is talked about a lot, but I also don't feel like it's talked about enough. When I'm cleaning the downstairs area, I always use a gentle cleanser. The best one that I found that works for me is the Dove Sensitive Bar of Soap, and also Baby Wash is really good too. I feel like that's a very gentle and mild cleanser. You want to try to avoid heavily scented body washes. I feel like it can mess up my body's natural balance. Only clean the outside. We don't want to be putting anything inside because it cleans itself. There's a lot of talk on how doctors say that you're only supposed to use water. I feel like if it works for you, then okay, but I also think you sweat a lot. There's a lot of moisture that gets trapped. I feel like using a gentle soap around the outside is completely fine. I always wash down here after I do everything else in the shower. Whenever you've got the suds and the conditioner, everything's gonna wash down the rest of your body. So if you clean your body and then wash your hair, you're gonna have all that shampoo and conditioner back on your body. I always like to clean my hair first before I do anything else. After my hair is all clean, I'll just pull it up in a little bun and then I'll do 2 cleanses on my body. I always go in with either an antibacterial soap or I use the Dove Sensitive Bar soap. For my second cleanse, I usually use like a scented body wash, but I only keep that on my body, not anywhere down in this area. That's another reason why I wash that last. Ever since I started double cleansing my body, I feel so much cleaner, and I also double cleanse my hair. I'll shampoo it twice. Don't forget about your legs and your ears. They're just as important as the rest of your body. A lot of people, including me, forget about their ears. Remember to clean your ears and your belly button. Holy crap, guys. When I was like 13, I didn't know that you're supposed to clean your belly button. These things I just didn't know. Cleaning your belly button is definitely another big one. Don't forget about your belly button. Don't forget about your feet, your legs, your ears. Clean it all. I like to exfoliate a couple times a week. I'll either use a body scrub. I also use an African net. That really gets in there, but I use that every day. It's like a long thing, so it's very easy to get my back. After I've cleaned in the shower and I get out, I always make sure that I'm completely dry before I put any sort of clothes on. I'll just throw on a robe, wait till I'm completely dry before I put clothes on. Sometimes I'll turn my fan on and just like starfish on my bed and let myself completely dry before putting clothes on. Staying hydrated always keeps me feeling fresher literally everywhere. You can put like lemon in it and it'll make it taste so much better. I also use the chlorophyll vitamins by Her Fantasy Box, and I personally love those. They've made a really big difference for me and I've really enjoyed taking them. Let's move on from intimate care and go on to the oral hygiene. I used to just brush my teeth and I thought that that was enough, but there's so much more that goes into it. Regular floss works much better for me than my water pick, but I don't floss every day. My water flosser is much easier and it gets the job done. I know it's not as good as regular floss. I love my water flosser. It doesn't work as good as regular floss, but it's better than not doing anything. If you've never tried a water flosser and you don't floss your teeth, I would definitely recommend trying a water flosser. After I floss, I always use mouthwash first. There's probably gonna be a few of you that are like, you don't brush your teeth and then use mouthwash? I personally believe that using mouthwash after I use my toothpaste is just washing away all of the good stuff. So I like to use my mouthwash before. I swish it around in my mouth a good 30 seconds, spit it out, get some more, and then I gargle it. That's gonna clean the back of your throat and your tonsils, and it's gonna help prevent tonsil stones. Tonsil stones cause bad breath, so gargling your mouthwash or gargling salt water, it just makes my mouth feel cleaner overall. I like the soft toothbrushes. I don't like super rough toothbrushes. I feel like it hurts my gums. I also very lightly do the back of my tonsils just to clean them a little bit better, just to make sure that everything back there is good. Tonsil stones cause bad breath. I try to do everything I can to prevent that. Your tongue is probably the #1 cause of bad breath. I'd say it's tonsil stones and the tongue are probably the #1 cause of bad breath. Your tongue is a very big part of your oral hygiene because a lot can build up. I have a metal tongue scraper and I also will sometimes use my toothbrush. I honestly feel like my toothbrush works better. I always brush my tongue till it looks and feels clean. Usually you can tell when you have buildup on your tongue. After I get done brushing my teeth, I usually don't rinse my mouth because I feel like that rinses away all the good stuff that the toothpaste has. Now that we kind of went a little bit in depth on the bigger things, I want to talk about habits, things that you do that you may not realize that you do. I've been there too, trust me. I have done every single one of these things. I want to talk about towels because I hear people talking about this. I don't think you have to change out your towel every single time you use it. That's me personally. I think that if you hang the towel up to dry and it's like fully spread out, then it's okay to reuse like 4 times and then after that wash it. I don't think it's like necessary to use a new towel every single time you get out of the shower, as long as you're not leaving the towel like crumpled up and wet. I think replacing a towel every 3 to 4 washes is definitely okay, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. Washing sheets. I try my hardest to wash mine at least once a week, and recently I've been falling very behind on this. Washing your sheets regularly helps prevent acne, helps prevent body acne, it helps allergies, it helps you feel mentally cleaner. You know that you're going to sleep in a clean bed, so it's gonna make you feel so much cleaner. I also wanted to talk about pajamas. I think pajamas count as clothes, and the pajamas stay warm all night. Your body's gonna release moisture. I always like to wash my pajamas after I wear them. Everyone's body is different, so just because something works for me doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. I'm kind of thinking about posting twice a week. I don't know if I can make that happen yet, so I'm not going to make any promises till I know I can do it. Make sure you leave a comment and let me know if you found any of these tips helpful and what you want my next video to be on. Take me through that.